1-1 thus far in the battle between Shohei Ohtani and Max Fried.
The battle of the reigning MVPs, a World Series rematch tonight. And Shohei leading off the bottom of the sixth, taking ball one from Max Fried. 21 home runs for Ohtani is the major's leader in that category. Fourth MVP award seems in sight. Only Barry Bonds made it to 4 MVP wins, although Bonds ended up with 7. I'll give Shohei time. He's still only 30. 2 balls and no strikes on Ohtani, who is working his way back also to pitching again at some point this year. Possibility that he'll face live hitters again tomorrow. And work at least 1 more innings worth of simulation tomorrow.
He tried to leave Earth right there.
He was trying to put that ball in a flight simulator.
Hit that ball back in Pasadena. Ahead in the count, got the bigger breaking ball.
2 balls and 1 strike on Shohei Ohtani. Fried behind him now, 3-1. Even with the Yankees 4 homers tonight, the fact that Tony Gonsolin kept the Dodgers in this game means they're in striking distance here. 3rd time through the order against Fried, although this is normally when he's at his best. He has so many weapons. 3 balls and a strike. And Shohei, it's a high fly, right field. Judge is all the way back. He's at the wall. He leaps. It's gone. Number 2 tonight for the spectacular Shohei. Touch first, and then touch a ball.
Truly fun to watch, Wayne, and this is how strong he is. He didn't get all of that baseball. That's why the fly ball was so high. But because of the strength and the bat speed, still strong enough to muscle up another home run. Let me tell you something, Wayne. It's been a World Series type feel today in this ball game. The energy, the crowd has been in it all day long. It's been fun.
Now a 2-run game as Ohtani has hit his 2nd home run tonight. 5 homers allowed by Fried this year, 4 to left-handed batters. Hernandez flips one to right. He has a base hit.
Finally got the cutter. Max Fried was attacking him with that front hit cutter, and all of a sudden got enough barrel. If Aaron Judge at 6'7" can't get that alley-oop, nobody's going to get that one. Shohei had to make sure touch first. It's a big home run and really got the crowd back on his feet and this offense going. And I told you, Wayne, this is not going to be the final, man. Both these offenses can do it.
Max Fried gave up a long, big, towering home run to Shohei Ohtani. Maybe Judge was big enough to bring it back, but he could not.
Wayne, I know that feeling all too well. No, and baseball's such a game of inches, as you know. And you got him to swing through the cutter last time, and Shohei beat him to the spot.
And Shohei now with 22 home runs. He's on pace for 63. Line drive might have gotten off for 3, but it's up the middle into center field. Will Smith has a base hit. Hernandez to second. And the Dodgers aren't stopping after the Shohei home run. First and second, nobody out, down by 2.
Yeah, that ball was laced right up the middle, and it might be a good time for a mound visit because this game is starting to speed up on Max Fried. Almost hit Fried off the leg. back up the box, finally got another cutter, and that's what Will Smith has been doing, being able to abbreviate that swing, not get too big, stay within the center of the field. And now the home crowd starting to get on their feet and start to rock. I got so many of my friends text me, the great legend, the Baltimore legend, Adam Jones has texted me already. What a ball game this is, Train. I knew it was going to be.
Matt Blake, pitching coach for the Yankees. And this World Series rematch. We can talk about what Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani continue to do to one-up each other. This was the man that was the MVP in last year's Fall Classic. He stood above the rest. And it's Freddie Freeman against Max Fried with 2 on and nobody out. And a fly ball to left pretty deep. Bellinger goes back, it's over his head, and it's off the wall. Hernandez rounds third and scores. Smith goes to third, and Freddie Freeman bites the Yankees again.
Freddie had a game plan, Wayne. He was looking out over the plate, looking for something to try opposite field, and he got it, and he did not miss it. And how many times have we seen Freddie Freeman with big spots come up with big hits? And now the line keeps rolling with no outs. And so Max Fried is really going to have to navigate this lineup.
15th double for Freeman. Jonathan Loaisiga is ready in the Yankee bullpen, and Aaron Boone will make a pitching change. Welcome back. Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV Plus, presented by Verilux Lenses. With Dontrell Willis and Heidi Watney, I'm Wayne Randazzo. What a sight it is here at Dodger Stadium, where it's been a great battle, and the MVP winners have shined tonight. Not just Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, although they have. Judge has homered. Shohei's gone deep twice. And Paul Goldschmidt's hit a home run tonight. Freddie Freeman now an RBI double. So the Dodgers have the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here's Andy Paez with the infield in. A swing and a miss on the first pitch from Jonathan Loaisiga. Finally healthy and throwing hard again for the Yankees.
Yeah, he is such an important weapon down there for Aaron Boone's bullpen. He can close games. He can come in high leverage situations, especially against the right-handed batter. But that blazing fastball anywhere from 96 to 100 miles an hour.
Much missed all of last year at that internal brace procedure. Loaisiga has filled a lot of roles in a Yankee uniform. Just trying to hold tightly here as the Yankees lead has shriveled to 1. Nobody out in the inning. And Max Fried only allowed 3 runs in 5 road starts entering tonight. He's given up 4, and he's on the hook for the 2 on base. Second and third with nobody out in the infield in. Bouncer foul past third. No balls, 2 strikes still on Andy Paez.
Even though Tony Gonsolin had a tough outing, him being able to make that adjustment and start to put up zeros really helped their offense be able to settle in and chip away.
They could be in line for the win if the Dodgers get these 2 runs home. What a turn of events for Gonsolin tonight as Paez lays off. Tim Hill, left-hander, is now up in the Yankee bullpen. Loaisiga has to face 3 hitters, but Michael Conforto would be due up 4th as Hill gets ready. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's off the corner, 2-2.
Loaisiga likes to get to that slider, especially when he gets it headed. It's a short slider, very difficult for the hitter to pick up the spin.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Andy Paez. Loaisiga looking for a strikeout. Bouncing ball, trapped the glove of bullpen to left field. Smith scores the tying run. Freeman's at third. Past the drawn-in infield. Andy Paez ties the game.
Manny Paez has been on an absolute tear over the last 30 games, hitting 300. I think he's made the adjustment. The glove has always been there, but the confidence at the plate is really starting to shine over the last month. Fought off a slider, took a fastball. Elizondo tries to go back to the fastball, and Paez is all over it and hits it through the hole and gets himself an RBI.
The Dodgers have not had a lead yet tonight. They're 90 feet from their first advantage in this game. And for Yankee fans, well, sweating out a lead that suddenly disappears against the Dodgers has to bring back some nightmares of last October. It's ball one to Tommy Edman.
See where you went there, Wayne. I love it. Now the score is 5-5 until we have a new ball game. Fans on their feet, the intensity continues to rise, and we knew this matchup was going to be like this with two heavyweights going toe-to-toe.
It was 5-0 in the middle innings of Game 5 in last year's World Series. The Dodgers took advantage of a poor Yankee defensive inning and stormed back on their way to clinching the World Championship. Tonight, a 5-2 lead has disappeared, and the Dodgers trying to take the lead with Tommy Edman at the plate.
Nice little off speed. Love that call, especially when you're struggling with the fastball. The off speed, you just throw it to the whole entire plate and hopefully get Edman to swing through that, and he did.
Edman hitting .360 with runners in scoring position. Infield back up the middle. As Edman, it's a bouncer to Goldschmidt, who comes home, and now Freeman stuck in a rundown between third and the plate. Freeman running it toward the plate as he is chased down, and a good job by Freeman as Peraza tags him, allowing the runners to move up to second and third.
Veteran leadership and doing the little things correctly, knowing how to play the game the right way, and doing things that doesn't necessarily come up on the back of a baseball card, but still impactful. As soon as he saw that Paul Goldschmidt was going home, he's signaling to the runners, hey, let's advance. I'm going to force them to make a throw, and I'm going to give myself up.
Well, again, the three-batter rule comes into play, with Kike Hernandez being lifted for a pinch hitter, the left-handed batting Max Muncy. Now Loaizaga has to stay in for one more batter and has to face the lefty here. We take you back to Game 5 of last year's World Series. The Yankee defense contributing heavily to a 5-run lead disappearing.
Yeah, those plays, every single one of those plays, Wayne, they wish they could have them back, especially that one right there. Garrett Cole's understanding the situation. He has to be able to cover first base. You look at Aaron Judge, how sure-handed he is in the outfield. He wants that play back. All of those. And so, in the biggest stage, those moments happen. Those end up being the difference.
First base open. It's an intentional walk to Muncy that will fulfill the three batters that Loaizaga needed to face. And with that, Aaron Boone will go to the lefty Tim Hill, with Michael Conforto due up next. The wheels are turning in this World Series rematch. Game 1 locked up in the 6th. Dodgers and Yankees, quite a legacy for these two franchises. They've won the first and second most pennants in Major League history. 41 American League pennants for the Dodgers, 22 in the National League for the Dodgers, 41 for the Yankees in the American League. It has been 12 World Series matchups, including last year. Now getting to play each other every year in the regular season. Michael Conforto takes ball 2. We get to have these classic matchups and this rivalry renewed at least once now every season, which is great.
Yeah, these fan bases are international, and they have a ton of respect for each other, and they know the game very well. And so we talked about it. It's well documented of just the star power on both sides, and really just the standard that each organization has. I mean, the Dodgers have been the 12th consecutive postseasons, second longest active streak. And you know that the mystique about the Yankees on their side as well.
It's inside now.
Ball 3 to Michael Conforto held his swing. So now with the game tied, the Dodgers scoring 3 here in the 6th inning. They have the go-ahead run 90 feet away and the count in Conforto's favor with Tim Hill on the mound. Lefty-lefty matchup, the count 3-1. It's a strike from Hill to make it 3-2.
Good job by Hill by making the adjustment, and I don't mind Conforto taking that pitch. Hill has been throwing the ball, that rising fastball, inner half, the whole at bat. We'll see what he does, 3-2.
He walks him. The go-ahead run is in. Andy Pages scores. It is 6-5 LA.
Michael Conforto looked very comfortable the whole at bat. Tim Hill wanted him to offer at that ball inner half to try to jam him and get that ground ball, and Conforto did not budge one time.
The 4th run of the inning for the Dodgers. And ball 1 to Miguel Rojas, the 9th batter of the inning. That means Shohei is on deck. Already with 2 home runs under his belt tonight.
Love what Austin Wells did right there. Pitch before he just said calm down and relax. And if you're Rojas, you're trying to look at something elevated so you can drive.
It's a bouncing ball to first. Goldschmidt throws it home. Wells back to first. A double play. Expertly turned by Paul Goldschmidt to get out of the 6th. The Dodgers roll up a 4-run inning. They come back against the Yankees. Shohei started it off with his 2nd home run of the night. And Freddie Freeman yet again bruising the Yankees as the Dodgers go ahead.